I'm gonna watch CoffeeZilla's Binance video. CoffeeZilla on Binance. Oh, he changed the thumbnail. I mean, usually when you change the thumbnail, it's because the first one's not clicking. This first one was just a pure picture of CZ's face. I don't think CZ hits the way SBF did. I think Binance, even though it's bigger than FTX, I think it failing is just not as interesting to people in the way that SBF was. Because SBF is so fucking goofy. Something about SBF was people wanted to see his downfall. Was his punchable face and stupid hair. Jeez, bro, he's in jail already. Don't speak ill of the jailed. Give him a break. Binance, if you don't know, is probably the biggest crypto exchange. It was much bigger than FTX, even at the height of FTX. And their CEO recently pled guilty to money laundering. Do we know anything else about it? I don't know. Let's find out.
Binance agrees to pay $4.3 billion, and their CEO has pled guilty to violating money laundering rules and has stepped down, claiming, quote, "I make mistakes and I must take responsibility." Now, in exchange for a king's ransom and the king's head, the DOJ is expected to settle their criminal investigation with Binance. But what should you believe? It depends on how much you trust Binance. Let me explain. First,
zero! I trust them zero, bro. Not one bit. And also, before we move on here, I just want to be clear that, like, if you are an exchange like Binance and you have to pay a $4 billion fine at the same time as all your customers are spooked and start pulling their money out. I've already heard that 1.2 billion got pulled out in one day after this. They're not gonna have the money. It's gonna be another fucking FTX bank run situation. If you have money in Binance, get it the fuck out. I would not trust your safety of your funds in there. It would be so fucking funny. Someone in chat said this. I am yoiking this. If they tried to pay their fine with an NFT or a token. If they said this is a $4.3 billion monkey JPEG that we just printed, we're settled. This is good. All wrapped up here. Thanks for doing business with you. You want to hold on to that.
Quote, "If we blocked US users from day one, Binance will not be as big as we are today. It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission." So,
Based.
Money is the answer to why they did something illegal. It's always the answer, right?
You know what's funny is, though, like, obviously in the instance of financial crime like this, it's all bad no matter who does it, but this is a playbook that people do run. Uber ran this. You know, a lot of companies that are just completely dodging regulations just do it till they get big enough to influence the regulations. And FTX almost got there. Not Binance, but FTX in the US almost got to the point where they were big enough to buy politicians, to get re-regulated. And, like, they almost made that playbook work.
According to CZ himself, the company had to be very careful to skirt the line using careful language. Quote, "We cannot say they are US users, and we want to help them. We say we miscategorize them as US users, but actually they are not." So
you saw it was in writing? They were just openly saying we're committing fraud in writing, and they got it all? I'm just shocked. They didn't even use Signal or anything. They're just like, yeah, here's an email, CC fraud.
But not only did Binance have little to no money laundering controls in place, even when illegal funds were found, Binance would make special exceptions for their VIPs. He can come back with a new account, but this current one has to go, it's tainted. But what is the point of flagging money laundering if you're just gonna tell the guy to start a new account and try harder next time to not get caught? And I bring these issues up.
It's been obvious for a long time. The only people using crypto day to day for trading, for non-speculative purposes. Like, most people that buy crypto buy it to hold it and hope it goes up. They're not using it to buy and sell things. The other people that are actually using it to buy and sell things are all doing it for illegal purposes. The only actual marketplace for using crypto to buy and sell things is like fucking drug trafficking, human trafficking, illegal shit. That's the only use case. It's that and speculative hodling. There's been nobody's buying a fucking Hyundai with Ethereum, bro. That hasn't happened yet, not once.
Thus far, you haven't disclosed your liabilities, and I wonder why that is and whether you will.
Yeah, so we are working with the firms to do the audit of financials, liabilities, etc. The audits don't reveal every problem. So,
no, but an auditor would.
I like the idea of saying the audits don't go far enough, so we're gonna take extra long to get a really good. The audits, an audit might tell you. It's like a used car salesman trying to sell you a car. Yeah, you can look under the hood, but that's not going to tell you every problem. So we're going to keep that shut. No, you need a full deep dive inspection on this car, and I want you to buy it. Go ahead first. Don't open her up though.
Actually, many of them don't even know how to audit crypto exchanges. When they audit, they're very used to auditing a firm.
Does
No
Coinbase,
banks
CZ,
give
Coinbase has a
100%
big
proof of
four.
reserves.
Coinbase has a big four auditor?
Actually, I don't look at Coinbase. We don't really look at other.
So though.
If we weren't following, Coinbase is the one based in America that, again, not a great business, but is audited by a big four firm. And his Binance is not. And he's saying they can't figure it out. They figured it out for Coinbase. You know, they're just going to check your inflows and outflows, your debts and your assets.
Would you be able to handle it if somebody asked you for $2.1 billion back? Would that be okay? Would you be able to still withstand things?
We're financially okay.
Including you have $2.1 billion?
We're financially okay. Okay. Don't pocket watch me. Don't need to worry about whether or not I can afford $2.1 billion. I think if we all put our money into Binance, we can make sure they have enough money to cover their expenses. You know what I'm saying? We're thinking about this the wrong way. How do we help? If we keep getting scared and pulling our money out, how is that gonna help? Let's join hands. Would investing in shitcoin help? You know it, bro. What problem would that not help with? What problem on God's green earth cannot be solved with a shitcoin that we can invest in? I think nothing. When people are scared, be opportunistic. Are you quoting Warren Buffett as fucking justification for fucking punting your money into a failing money laundering crypto exchange? Warren Buffett was talking about when Coca-Cola price goes down, buy. He's not talking about fucking dumping your money in a recently indicted CEO's crypto exchange to fucking hodl it to the moon. You are twisting the words of a stable and wise investor.
Earlier this year, CZ started dismissing FUD, fake news attacks, with the number 4. Like, he would just post pictures of himself whenever there were problems at Binance and just do this.
I kind of like that. That's kind of based. Just say 4. Just ignore it. Just say 4. It's fun.
I saw this piece of media on the most humble billionaire the day before that, from the same guy who also made the Sam Bankman-Fried puff piece. And it's definitely worse than this. And as always,
Wait, I want to watch that.
Hey, this is the richest guy in the world from crypto, and you don't even know him.
Hi, my name is CZ.
He made over $60 billion, but his mom still called him stupid. Let me tell you.
The way he said that is very funny to me. Just the look on his face. That was really good.
Were you shocked that it got so big?
Yes, I was.
Dude, you can tell he's such a bad, like, CZ has so little riz in interviews that they have to cut it so... They have to cut it to basically the yes or no answer so they can go back to the... That is such a harsh cut. Yes, I was.
He was playing poker with a few of his friends when one of them said,
Hey, have you heard about the Bitcoin?
the Bitcoin back then was new.
The world's so fucked up this guy ever had billions of dollars. The world is so fucked up. 2021 will go down in history. Zoomers, if you're pissed that you feel like you're never going to be able to get a handle on your financial future and things are slipping away and you're worried about the state of the world, at least bear witness to the fact that you got to be there and online in 2021. Probably the funniest bubble. This is going to be in the books, dude.
Most humans would keep playing poker and make fun of Bitcoin, but CZ did not.
He downloaded the white paper of Bitcoin, printed it, and read every single word.
This white paper is only 9 pages long, but I knew this is the future for money. Most of my friends thought I was crazy because I was selling an apartment in Shanghai to go into all into crypto, and I was quitting.
Actually, genius. Sold a Shanghai apartment right before the crash to buy Bitcoin right before the boom. This guy's a goat, dude. Wait a minute.
I don't think money is the most important factor. I don't focus on that. I focus on building products people use, how to make that the most efficient, most impactful thing for the world.
A dude who hears about Bitcoin at a poker game, sells everything he has to punt it into Bitcoin, doesn't care about money. No, it's not important to me. And is now, of course, guilty, officially guilty on the record of money laundering. But that's not important.
This story is about conviction. If you're starting a company, you gotta have conviction that it will work, even when...
It's so funny now that he's been convicted. What a perfect word. Love these videos, Nas Daily. I can't believe it's still up on his channel. I think he took the SBF one down, but he kept that one up. That's really funny. Who likes this shit? I don't know, but all the guy's videos get 40 million views on Facebook. Boomers, I guess. That guy's got the Darman effect, dude. You just make a video, bright colors, shout at the screen. This is Atriok. He is the world's most humble streamer. And I'll have like a Rolex flash cash. He wears simple whale sweaters. It's the boomer equivalent of Family Guy clips with Subway Surfers. Bro, Family Guy clips and Subway Surfers are dead. The new meta is just literally nobody makes content and we watch full movies in 48 parts. Content's already been created. All we have to do is chop it up now into bite-sized pieces that we can all watch again and again. We can recycle it. We are now getting to the end of the fucking Ouroboros human centipede of all creativity.